this already. We've been playing for months.
That's fine. That's fine.
I didn't know either.
See? We're the only two foreigners here, God damn it.
No, that's fine. Basically, when an Amber Alert goes out, they're saying that there was a child missing. They were last seen with whatever clothing. It says how tall they are. Sometimes it shows you a picture. Sometimes it'll tell you the last vehicle that they went into, so that if people see the child, they can report it to the police. Or if they see the vehicle, they can report it to the police in hopes of being able to find the child easier.
That is a pretty good system. Why do we not have that?
Because you didn't have a girl named Amber get abducted in your place.
No, it's probably more because we fucking suck.
No, that's the reason why it's called an Amber Alert, because a girl named Amber was abducted, and the way that we track the abductors is because it passed the word along enough that somebody like 6 counties later was able to notify the police from the vehicle. So the alert is called the Amber Alert.
That's actually pretty neat.
So, Johan finds a pretty nice spot. Like a cave, kind of, but not a deep cave. Just enough so you could see the end of it from outside without going in and, you know, potentially endangering yourself.
I say fuck his spot
cave.
and I go find my own spot.
Well, this ain't the town, but I guess it'll do. Like, if there's no pie or nothing, but this is the best I can find.
Yeah, Victor, you find a nice big old tree that you can sleep in. Kozlo can also climb up into it. It sort of leans over an open field. The tree must be just over 100 years old, very old, and comfy, soft bark.
I go to the cave that Johan found, took off a majority of my weapons and my equipment except for my bow, as I pull out a wheel of cheese from my bag and I start cutting slices with the daggers that I have. I will bring Victor 2 separate slices of cheese.
This is your half of your part of the goods we've stolen. That's nice.
Yeah.
Wait, you had a whole wheel of cheese?
Yeah, I found a wheel of cheese in the chapel.
Well, obviously, she has a lot of room to store it in the front of her chest. I mean...
Yeah, oh, no.
Victor, fuck you, you don't get any cheese.
Hey! That was out of character!
He was saying that out of character, come on.
I know. Yep, that's obviously where she's been storing it. So she goes from like a D cup to an A cup and cries. But yeah, she brings you 2 slices of cheese.
At first you see him, he's like in the tree with his like back to the tree branch and kind of just like looking up to the sky. So he doesn't notice you at first.
Victor, you want some food?
What? Yes. It looks like I roll over. Yeah. It looks like I roll over off the branch, and like as I'm falling, I bring my hand up and grab onto the branch, and then just flip off, and then just drop down on my feet.
Wow, you must really want that cheese. Here you go. There's a slice in there for Kozlov too. I don't know if she eats cheese.
She'll eat anything that she wants to eat. I thank you, though. As I take it with my one good arm.
Alright.
As what?
As I take it with my one good arm.
Okay.
Aliens, where do you go?
Where do I go? I don't know, I just tag along with them, obviously. Just keep them safe.
Are you gonna go in the...
Oh yeah, but I'm asking, like, are you gonna be in the cave, or are you gonna try climb the tree?
Okay, do we actually in character know which one is safer?
The cave seems more safe, yeah.
Well, actually, come to think of it, he's a fucking dwarf. Of course he wouldn't go up the tree. He'd just go in the cave.
Maybe you would be the first dwarf in the history of Dwarfkin to climb a tree.
Yeah, he's like, nope, I am not going up that leafy thing.
I bring Ragnar a slice of cheese as well.
Thank you.
Out of character, is it safe to assume that one wheel of cheese will give us all one slice?
Have you ever seen what a wheel of cheese is like?
Yes, I know that it's a lot of cheese, but I have to make sure so I'm not just like cheese for everyone, and then have to be wait, scratch that cheese for no one.
No, I'm okay. I would be impressed if even with all of us, we were able to eat all the cheese.
Johan eats all the cheese by himself.
Let's say
Okay, I will be surprised if everyone, just counting Johan, will be able to eat all the cheese.
okay.
Kozlov eats all the cheese.
So Eva,
Fucking
let's
Kozlov!
say a single
Let me
wheel
talk.
of cheese of this particular brand, if you will, has a total of 78 slices in it.
Holy shit.
Okay, so that's a snack. What's next?
So how many slices did you give?
Okay, so I guess that I would actually have not just given him slices. I would have given Victor 20, Ragnar 20, Johan 20, and then I would eat 18.
Okay.
78 slices, goddamn.
Yeah.
I would eat my fill, and then whatever's left I would hold on to.
Same here.
Pie.
This is not pie, this is cheese.
No, but I'm kind of full off the pie, so I don't think I need any cheese right now.
Well, then maybe you could give some to Kozlov.
Okay, Dwarf, you give the cheese to Kozlov. You got this.
What? Why?
Johan is scared of Kozlov, but is willing to give it cheese, so he gives you the cheese to give to Kozlov.
Hey, that beer trapped me in a corner. I have a right to be afraid of that bear.
Don't blame the
Can-
bear. It
Can
wasn't.
bears even eat cheese?
I don't know. Victor said they'd be fine.
All right. So
I just toss the piece of cheese towards, not towards Kosovo, but I toss it at her feet.
you might have missed this, but Kostov is not in the cave. He's in the tree with Victor.
Oh fuck that! I'm not going up a fucking tree.
Fine. Then give me the cheese and I'll go do it. I feed Kozlov 10 slices.
Okay, I have.
I have to Google
I'd give her
this.
the cheese. I'd be like,
Can
I may have
bears-
been raised by fucking humans, but that does not mean I'm going to go up a fucking tree.
Do
The
bears
bear
eat cheese?
explodes.
Bears have resoundingly strong stomachs. There's very few things they can't.
They are highly capable of doing so, sure. It's not uncommon to occasionally hear a human getting mauled and even chewed on. Sure.
Give me a second, I'll Google it.
I just did. Yes, bears will eat just about anything.
Oh, okay. How to keep your cheese safe from bears.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, then
Yeah,
we
I just
gotta
saw it that
assume-
time on Google.
Yeah, we gotta assume that bears can eat cheese, yeah.
So is there something like is there something canon with Johan's past that he's just had something scary happen with him and bears other than Kozlov?
You just trapped him in a corner with the bear.
He did have something tragic happen to him.
Yeah,
just
that is-
now! Just
that
the
is
other
true.
day. It was
I mean, I still remember to this day. Because it was this day.
Even Eva's scared of the bear. It's a fucking bear.
Ah, she is adorable.
Eva respects the bear and really wants to ride it, but she's not gonna get close to it.
Yeah. What did you want to do with the horse? The horse could probably fit inside the cave, but that means that you guys won't have much space yourself.
Is there a tree near the cave?
A what?
A tree near the cave?
Sorry, you're...
A tree near the
A
cave.
tree near the cave.
Yeah.
I'll tie the horse off to the tree.
Okay.
Hey dwarf, come here. This is my last bottle. Let's make it count.
Alright.
I open up my last bottle of Kvass wine.
Wait, which will be the thing for like drinking shit?
It won't affect you at all. It's just one bottle.
Alright.
It's just for the taste.
Yeah. Now, if only it actually tasted good.
As you remember drinking with Ash, paying for it, just shaking his head as you guys were getting drunk as fuck.
Okay, why do you have to hit the feels? Just why? You
Right in
bastard.
the feels. Right in the feels.
Just no.
See, Eva's a good person. She feeds and drinks with the dwarf. She just kills everything that threatens the dwarf or anyone else.
Yeah, Eva's weird.
Emma's weird.
That's totally fine.
Okay, do you want to take...
They treat each other nicely? That doesn't happen.
Yeah, exactly. That's so weird.
It's just it's a weird situation when a dwarf and an elf can be
Dude.
nice to one another.
I listened to the
So
entire story about
I'd
what
imagine
happened with
the others would be like, did that actually happen?
Like,
We do have the same background too, though. We've been friends for a while. Remember, both of us were really
yeah,
never.
but that will still be like a weird situation for them, I imagine.
Yeah, especially since I read the background story of why the dwarves hate elves. Dude, oh my god, elves are ass.
Yeah, like I imagine like fucking Johan and Victor will look at that and be like, holy shit.
Well, I mean, the Elven Phoenix King was an ass. Yeah.
This is like seeing a unicorn.
And I suppose Malekith didn't help it either, right?
Nope. If you haven't read any of the information about the War of the Beard and why it started, I suggest reading it. It's wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty fucking situation.
And all their strongholds started getting
I
fucked
have the
over.
feeling that fucky situation is gonna become my fucking motto at this step.
Mm.
Because I say that like every 3 seconds every time we play.
So, what are you gonna do with the sleeping thing? Are you gonna all sleep and just wing it?
I'll take first watch.
Go for it.
Yeah, I don't think Johan is gonna need to take a watch because he's not a very combative person, so
Yeah.
it's best
But he
if
does have the best eyes
It's-
in the business.
True.
he does, but
It's around
Like-
1 a.m. right now, which is apparently called the hour of the eel. Don't know why, but yeah.
the hour of the eel?
Yeah, so midnight would be hour of the bat. Hour of the eel is 1 a.m. Hour of the ghost is 2 a.m. Hour of the owl is 3 a.m. Hour of the wolf, 4 a.m., also called witching hour. And then hour of the nightingale, 5 a.m.
Huh. There's a lot of weird hours for this thing.
Yeah, it's a role-playing thing. So it's 1 a.m., if you will.
Alright.
If you were gonna keep watch, you would have noticed, like, if you looked in my direction, like, I would have been fidgeting up until, like, 3 a.m. before passing out.
You would have been fiddling?
Fidgeting.
Fidgeting. Okay.
It's weird, because I'm not falling.
Oh, it's weird you say, so I should go over there and investigate?
I would be up.
I would go over there after you were fidgeting for about an hour. Are you okay, Victor? What's wrong?
Just hard to
Victor,
sleep. It's hard to sleep.
why don't you come into the cave?
No,
It'll be more comfortable.
I'm not ready.
Well, I guess I could keep you some company and watch from over here for a little while.
Have you ever imagined how hard it would be to sleep in a constant, never-ending fog?
No, I couldn't, and I'm sorry, I can't do much to ease your pain.
Kind of stay silent for a while, just looking up at the moon. So it's nights like these that I wish that he reaches up trying to grasp a move that I could just grab it.
I didn't catch any of that, it's too quiet for me.